welcome to Restored by Polish, where we talk about how polish helps us with our overall mental and physical well-being. I'm Krista.
I'm Jacqueline.
And we're going to do some fun combos today. And also, so combos, what I did this time is I want to do Cornflower Blue. I even wore Cornflower Blue on my top and on my hands. So we're doing Cornflower Blue and bonus another Bee's Knees Lacquer dupe that we're going to do.
You're going to try that again?
Yeah, so we're going to do another Bee's, which I think this time it's going to be actually really close.
You did a good job.
Yeah, got a couple different ways to do it, depending on how close you want to get. Because there's one way it gets really, really close, and then the other way is just sort of the vibe. But as far as the colors go and the shimmer and stuff, yeah, I think it's pretty close. So let's get the camera turned around and we'll take a look at these. Okay, so we're going to start these combos with what I am wearing on my nails today, which I love. It's so pretty. I just love it. So my Cornflower Blue is this one from Nucolor, which is number 994. They don't have any names for these, and you get these at the Dollar Tree, but I love this one because it's my blue, and it has like a little silver fleck shimmer that runs through it. But of course that wasn't enough for me.
No, that's not enough.
So I had to add this. But
that's pretty
yeah, I love this one.
A lot.
This is Ethiopian Opal, and yeah, I just think they're it's just so pretty. I love it so much. So anyway, that's going to be like the bonus combo right there of Cornflower Blue combos. So okay, so we're gonna get started. Okay, can we just take a minute and look at this thing of beauty here?
Oh, Krista's having a moment.
I know. That's like the perfect Skittle Mani for me. Just a perfect Skittle Mani, go from light to dark. Okay, so let's talk about what they are. So we're going to talk about the first one here, and then we'll do the little combo with it. So the first one is from Orly. These are like their little mini bottles that you get at Walmart from the breathable line. This one is called Patience and Peace. So this is going to be our lightest one, and we are going to put on top of that this Cuticula, which, look at that pretty shimmer in there, huh?
That's pretty.
This is called Morning Glory. That's one of my new ones. We reviewed it when I first got it in, so. All right, let's try it, see what happens on top of it.
Hold on, I'm having trouble here. I'm too far away.
Uh-oh. She's gonna have to rearrange herself. Are you good? Can I do it?
No.
Oh my gosh, here we go. She's gotta be perfect.
There, okay, you can go.
All right. Well, now I gotta get it redone on the brush here. Ooh. I haven't done these. Like, this is just what I thought of in my head, and I love that.
Yeah, that looks like you.
Yeah, it definitely looks like me.
All of this is going to look like you.
Yep, it definitely,
pretty much.
Yes, that's so pretty. I almost feel like this Cuticula, I'm afraid of what it's going to look like on its own on me, because it's almost too gray in the base. So I'm kind of glad to have that, kind of make it pop a little bit with that brighter color. So yeah.
It's very pretty.
All right, that second one, I bet you most people can probably guess what it is.
Oh, you want to hear?
Yeah, the second one. I mean, this is a really, really popular one. So it's Essie's Bikini So Teeny. Yes, everybody. I think everybody in the world has this one. Just like one step darker than the Orly, and it also has like the little sparkle shimmer that's in there, like a little silvery shimmer. And we are gonna put on this one from Polish for Days, which is called Lyre, or Lyre. I don't know how to say it. Lyre. This is an old one. The thing about this one, it's super pretty, but it's really sheer. And so it takes a lot to build it up. It doesn't look like it would be that sheer when you're looking at the bottle, but it really is. So let's see if we can make it pop faster by putting it on top of Bikini So Teeny. This one has flakies and some shimmer. Get it on there right. It's hard to swatch on those little thingies. What do you think? They look very similar, only this is like, what I mean? And
there's more pink in it.
It's funny because when you look at them in the bottles, they don't look at all alike, right?
No.
But when you do it on those nails there, they look, as toppers, they look pretty similar.
This one has way more pink shimmer.
Yeah, this one doesn't have as much. And this one has, I see like some green kind of in it too. From my angle, there's like a green shimmer that's in it, and this one only has the pink in there. So, but still, I love them both. Super, super pretty. All right, this one in the middle is another Essie. I love this Essie, and I've only worn it one time, and I need to wear it again. So this one, and I love, look at that. Look at that pink shimmer there. This is called You Do Blue. Pretty recent. I feel like it came out like maybe like 3 years ago or so. It's a pretty recent one. So, but I love it. It's super pretty, but we're going to add a little bit more glimmer to it. I'm going to add this Bettina on top of it, which I got in Florida on one of my recent trips, which is called Charco Azul. And this one absolutely is super sheer, but that shimmer is amazing.
Well, it has to be sheer.
Yeah, just see all that there. But this is this is like a drugstore brand, which we don't get here. We don't have Bettina, but they have Bettina all over Florida. So, and I love that. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I love the blue on that. It's hard for you to see it on camera, but I guess you can see it a little bit. What we're seeing is just blue. This is like an electric blue shimmer that's on there. That's nice. That's different than having the pink. It gives it just a little bit of a different look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Of course, I like them all better with the sparkles. When you add the sparkles on there. Okay, the fourth one there is this one from Salon Perfect from their Neon Pop line, and this is called Frolic with Me. And this one, we're getting darker now. This one has just a little bit more, and more purple to it too. And this one also dried really matte, but I guess because it's neon. Or they call neon, it probably has white in there. And we're going to put this Sally Hansen on, which I've never worn. This is, They don't even do the Mega Strength line anymore, I don't think. I don't think I've seen it. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. This is called Persis-tint. And it's just a really pretty kind of, I don't know, what you call it? Dusty rose pink with a blue, like aqua blue shimmer that's in there. So super cute, but I've never worn it. And it's also very sheer, which is one of the reasons why I've never worn it. I thought it'd be fun. Let's just see what happens when you put it on top of it.
Oh, that's pretty.
Right?
That might be my favorite one.
With a pink.
Yeah, because it doesn't look pink.
I was going to say, this may be the one way we get Jacqueline to wear pink.
It looks more blue than pink.
Yeah. It almost does. I think I'd have to be a little more careful in my application, unless it dries, because I can kind of see some lines in it.
Yeah.
But I think if I was more careful in my application, you wouldn't see that. But it actually is really pretty. I like that a lot. Super pretty.
It's like a teal shimmer almost.
Yeah, it's crazy, which you don't really see it in the bottle like that.
Yeah,
I guess you do. I guess you do right there. Yeah, it's there. You can see the teal shimmer. Okay. All right, and then the last one on there, the darkest one, is this another one from the Mega Strength line from Sally Hansen, and this is called Make a Splash, and it's the deepest cornflowery purpley blue there with another pink shimmer there. I really need to do a whole video on just all of my blues that have a pink shimmer. And I thought, let's tone that one down a little bit, and we're going to put this one on top. Which is
interesting.
KBShimmer's Soul Wet. I just thought it'd be fun to put like a flaky balm on there. I know it's interesting. Like I said, I haven't tried these, but we're gonna play around and see what it looks like. Oh, interesting, huh?
It's pretty.
I know sometimes you think, oh, it's never gonna look good on there, and then you're like, oh, that actually looks really good. Yeah. That's how I felt about this one when I did. I was like, oh, that's never gonna look good. And I was like, oh, it looks really good. Oh, I actually really like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's super pretty. Okay, what do you guys think? What are your favorites? You got some favorites on there? Okay, let's put those aside for a minute, and we're going to talk about the Bee's Knees lacquer that we're going to try and dupe here. So this is the one I picked out to dupe this time. It was from her, I can barely read it because this is the one that I got wet, and I can barely, I'm trying to read on the bottom. I can't remember what the collection is, but it's called I Want to Peel You Like a Potato. And I don't remember what the collection is, but I'll put it up. But basically it's a teal base, and it has the sunsetty shimmer, the Aurora shimmer that's in there, and then it has a lot of the silver scattered holographic. Would you agree with me? There's also probably almost like a multi-chrome, or maybe that's the shimmer. I kind of see it like on the edges. I can't tell. It's kind of hard to tell.
It is hard to tell
what's in there. I see this. There's a shimmer, and then there's like a multi-chrome on the edge. So I think there might be two elements in there. So we might not quite get exactly like that, but let's talk about where we're at here. So when I do these, I always put the one we're duping in the middle, and then the base I'm using is the same for both of them. And that one is this from Revlon. This is from their Ultra HD Snap line, and this one is called Daredevil. And I did 2 coats of that on here. So we've got that kind of base of the teal color. So the first one we're going to do is going to be just kind of getting the vibe. It's not going to be we're just going to kind of get the same color tones going in there. So the first thing we're going to add to that first one is this topper from Hansen, which is called the Crystal Top Coat, which has that kind of sunsetty. It's not a shimmer, but it's the flakes, but it has the same color tones. So we're just going to see if we can get the color tones in there. Okay. Yeah, I'll just hang tight. Just stay with me. And I might do 2 coats of that. We'll see. I actually put up quite a bit on there. All right, and then the other one, if you have any colors that are like this, I have a couple of them that are like this, where it's just they're kind of sheer, but it has that kind of Aurora shimmer that's in there. You can see that flashing in there. So we're gonna try that one, just a really light, thin coat on the other swatch.
You don't know how to do it.
Well, I was trying to get it to be nice and even. It was why I did that.
That is not a light thin coat, and you completely changed the color.
That's here.
Are you trying to pull it off now?
A little bit. It's fine because we're gonna, it's kind of like one of those things that, like I have on my nails now. You're still gonna see it through it, even though you think that you're not seeing the chill, you'll still see it. I think you're still gonna see it, but let's just play around with it and see what happens, okay? All right, I gotta pause for a minute. Let's let those dry and we'll come back and put the rest on. Okay, so now that we're looking at this one really covered it a lot. So we'll see, but we're gonna go with it. So it is what it is. But let's go back to this one that we put the Hansen topper on, and I'm going to add this LA Colors topper, which is called Shimmer Mist, one of my favorites. And it's a little chunky. But I like the way it looked. That one I did kind of play around with at home, and I liked it, how it looked coming out. So this one has more of like a large fleck hollow that's in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we're still getting the teal, the sunsetty, like the Aurora shimmer kind of look with the flakies in there, and then the just the hollow, the silver hollow on there. I'm really mad though, because for this one, I meant to bring my Holo Taco scattered holographic, which is what I wanted to put on here. And I grabbed the wrong bottle. So the only one that I ended up bringing over was the flaky holo topper. So we're not going to get the same look that I was trying to go for there, but that's all right. We're going to go with it. Doesn't really matter since that other, I forgot to tell you what I had put on there. This Kathleen & Co. one is called White Betta Opal. It was from a PBU polish, but I also have another Bee's Knees lacquer topper that would go there, but I was trying to stay away from using Bee's Knees to dupe a Bee's Knees. So.
Yeah, right.
All right, so let's try and let's see what this happens here if I put this on. And I think just that shimmer is just a little bit too heavy for this one to show any of that teal. It's still pretty though.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got too much on that one. So that one's going to be a fail. But I like this one a lot. And I think it would have been really pretty with the scattered hollow on there rather than the flakies. It would have been, maybe not quite as overwhelming with those flakes on there. And the other thought that I had too is you could take a cream teal like this Daredevil one and dilute it a little bit, make it more of like a jelly, so put it into a little dish with some top coat, clear, or just clear base, and kind of just dilute it a little bit so that you don't have quite a creamy, because I feel like this one was a little bit more jelly for the base, so yeah. But I mean, it's Bee's Knees. You're never going to get it exactly like that unless you had the recipe, but if you can get the vibe, it's kind of fun. This one really overpowered it, so back to the drawing table with that one. All right, what do you guys think? Are you able to get the feeling or the vibe from any of those polishes that you're not able to buy? Have you tried doing that? Have you tried trying to see what you have in your collection? I'd love to know. And let us know what you think about our fun little combos, our Cornflower Blue Combos. I love them. This is like me in a dream.
I know, it's totally you.
It's just me. I just love it. All right, well, thank you for joining us today. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.